Belle, please don't piss me off.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island All-Stars Season 3, Episode 26. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, hype up the video, and leave a comment down below. We start in the morning. I like when every episode starts in the morning. It just feels, you know, like a new beginning, truly. So we start in the morning and the girls get a text that they are gonna have mimosas in the yard. Unfortunately for me, it's not just mimosas.
I'm Harrison, I'm 23, and I'm from Love Island 12. I would definitely say that I'm looking for something serious this time.
Oh, it's Harrison. Harrison, what was your journey on your season?
Coupled up with Tone, went to Casa, and then
Right.
obviously when I came back, it all got a little bit messy. Lauren ended up leaving, getting dumped. Obviously went separate ways, but we're still cool now, we're still friends.
Looking for something serious has to be the funniest joke to ever come out of Harrison's mouth. Serious. You had a girl begging you to be with her, and you couldn't even treat her well. He's gonna say with Lauren, things didn't work out because on the outside things are a little bit different, but they're still cordial now. Really? In the villa, the way that he if we want to talk about disrespect, it's Harrison. The way that this man disrespected this girl on the outside, I had absolutely no faith that he would be good to her on the outside. Did I say inside or outside before? Anyways, I had no faith. So it is a shock to absolutely nobody that they didn't work out. Lauren, I hope to God that Harrison was the ultimate learning experience, because you and nobody else should be subjected to Harrison as he is today. There's no way he has changed in a matter of months. He needs a good 2, 3, 4 years, and even then, there is no guarantee. The villa is trying to push Belle in Harrison's direction, and she's like, well, I'm not sure that Harrison can handle all of me.
If he can stand toe-to-toe with Hurricane Belle.
Well, maybe Hurricane Belle don't need to come out all the time.
Yeah, put Hurricane Belle in the back pocket for a little bit.
One of the reasons why I pulled you first, you're welcome by the way, if I'm with a nice girl.
Nice girls are lovely, but they're just not for you. They'll eat you alive.
I don't think so.
You know, Belle, it's actually not by force for Hurricane Belle to make an appearance. It's really not by force. You know, you're a big woman. You're old enough to be able to express yourself properly, to regulate your emotions. Like, blowing your top off isn't necessary. It doesn't have to happen. But okay, as she's talking to Harrison, this man is about to explain why he picked her for the first chat. And then he starts it with, "You're welcome, by the way." If we thought Carrington was self-absorbed, Harrison said, "Hold my drink." Like, it seemed like for a second Belle was considering this, and I was like, you are going to get the reckoning of your life. If you thought Sean was toying with you, Harrison is gonna do that and then some, and he's gonna revel in it. He then says he loves a fiery woman. We know that to be true because between Tony and, I already forgot her name, Lauren, Tony was definitely the spicier one, and I just feel like he left with Lauren because at that point, production probably pulled him aside and said, "You're doing too much. So for our safety, for our brand, you gotta go." Whitney and Helena want to pick Belle's brain regarding Harrison, but most importantly, where she stands with Scott.
Was it flirty?
Very handsome. Yeah, it was quite flirty.
Is that the only person you're feeling in the villa right now?
She's asking the question.
I'm asking you a question.
Why would you just come at me like that? What are you doing? The thing is, I love Leanne. Like, I've got nothing but respect for Leanne. But if you're getting to know other people, he's going to do the same.
Belle, don't you dare. Don't you dare. After the display she gave us towards Lucinda because of how Lucinda did her regarding Sean, you would be absolutely sick to not think the audience and the Islanders alike would not drag you for filth if you were to do that to Leanne. Because the difference, she was saying in the last episode, "Oh, this is different." You're right. You would be worse. You would be worse. You were not close with Lucinda. You're close with Leanne, though. And you guys have been here from the beginning. If we're talking about, oh, Lucinda was here all this time and he didn't say anything about Lucinda, Scott's been here the whole time. and you didn't say nothing about Scott. Girl, don't do it. Do not do it. There were moments in this episode that I was like, Belle, you are treading in treacherous waters. This is a horrible, horrible decision. Even to like make the little comments and entertain it a little bit is just, nah, girl, you gonna be a wicked one if you follow through. So Jack is talking to Scott and Yemen, and he's like, yeah, I do have some insider information. Belle is interested in you. And he's like, honestly, I'm not surprised. We do have a little bit of a flirty thing that's been going on for a minute now. But right now, my mission is Operation Get Leanne Back. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not mad at that. He had me mad just a little bit because when Harrison came in, he was like, oh, if she says I'm all in for the exploring of it all, then I'm going to be done with her for good. She ended it with you first. Let's not revise history now. But anyways, if Cash can forgive Tony after what happened with Harrison, I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance for Leanne. And you know, at the beginning, I was very skeptical of their relationship, but then they grew on me and I didn't like how things ended. And I'm so proud of Leanne for ending things how she did, but also I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if they got back together. I wouldn't be mad. Scott could redeem himself if and only if he's able to properly articulate in detail how he went wrong in Leanne's eyes. In Leanne's eyes, not mine, because y'all know how I feel. I don't have to beat that dead horse. He properly articulates where he went wrong to Leanne in Leanne's eyes. He tells her the ways in which he plans on changing and then implementing that behavior. Literally, I think that's all she's trying to see. She's trying to see that this man is going to be willing to fight for her. He's going to have to grovel. The most groveling Scott has ever done. That's the only way that he could get this girl back. If he thinks it's just going to be a little dance and a challenge and some kisses here and there, I don't think so. I actually do believe that Leanne is a little bit more strict than that. She was being lax with him because obviously she liked him. But now that he's done her dirty, she's back to being a strict babe. And I love that for her. Stay strict. It's now going around the villa that Belle and Scott do have an interest in each other. More so Belle than Scott, but either way, Leanne isn't necessarily shocked. She just thought that the turnaround wouldn't be this quick.
I think he's gonna go for Belle next.
No, that makes sense. I thought, Leanne, don't jump to any conclusions, but I just had a feeling something was telling me. There was like a lot of whispering and there was a lot, and I just thought she's gonna want Scott. And she kissed him in the challenge as well. I knew that this would happen eventually, but I didn't realise it'd be the next fucking day.
For me in this conversation, Leanne was basically letting us know that there's still a chance. Because she was like, if he goes for Belle after all that he said to me, then that is very telling of who he is and what we had together. Which to me sounds like she just wants proof that everything he said to her was authentic, was genuine, that he meant it. And going to Belle would negate that. So I'm just like, okay, she just wants proof that he's willing to fight for her. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. And respectfully, like, we have seen people get dogged out crazy on Love Island. This wasn't that. So I do think there's a chance. I actually am not typically here for the spin back, but the disrespect, I don't even like calling it that because to me it wasn't super disrespectful. It wasn't disrespectful, period. It wasn't so bad that they can't work from it. I just thought that the potential of working on it while in the villa wasn't going to be there, but it seems like it is there, so I'm not too mad at it. Harrison takes Lucinda for a chat. Honestly, she was doing quite well regarding not feeding into his flirting until he started talking about her eyes. You know, that's the magic words when it comes to Lucinda. You talk about her eyes, she's gonna fold. So I'm not sure what's going on with them two. Helena and Carrington have a conversation. She says he's still fit AF, but unfortunately, they just don't have a spark. She also said something else. He doesn't bring out the best in her. I like this season's Helena, but I do understand why she's like, I feel as if I'm missing a part of me, and being with him definitely doesn't help that. So, yeah. But Helena, I also want you to want better. Like, you know, this challenge was long. They get a text that the heart rate challenge is coming, so I'm going to try to break it down. as quickly as possible, there's a lot to get through. First was Yemen, the footballer. Very fitting. They even played, I think the song was Bad Bunny, but I'm sorry guys, the dancing was stiff. It was stiff. I wasn't a big fan. Next was Kieran, the mechanic. I personally don't remember ever seeing him being this enthusiastic about anything. The man was really getting into it. Sean was a businessman. This man couldn't keep his pants on or off. Sean, get off my screen, please. Carrington looked like an American pimp. It felt like he did the best so far out of the guys. I wasn't too mad at his performance, not at all. I didn't know what Jack was, and then he came up with the baby oil, and I said, oh. Harrison came out with like some BDSM outfit. He gave minimal effort as far as the dancing was concerned. Zach came out as a cowboy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I totally forgot that he was here. Completely did, but he did a decent job. Tommy was also some kind of cowboy. He had 3 more socks in them shorts. I don't care what anybody says. He had 3 more socks. I forgot what Scott was, but he came out on smoke. The man was kissing Cher. He was spitting wine in Belle's mouth. He was making Leanne straddle him. And then he took her to the floor. And then he smacked her ass. And then, hey. There was so much going on. Whoa, wow. Then it was Belle. She was first for the girls. She came out as a sexy bunny. She gave Scott a lot of attention. And I'm here like, baby girl, you are so lucky that you went first because you know you're wrong for that. Then it was Helena. She was kind of boring. She was really boring. I didn't expect her to dance much, so I wasn't too shocked about that. I was shocked that she kissed Tommy though, and Scott. Then it was Millie. She came out as an angel. She did decent. Yeah, but she wasn't sure if she did well or not. I think she was all right. Leanne came out in a panic. She was so stressed. Can you believe Belle said, oh, go easy on Scott? Ma'am, you are the intruder here, okay? Leanne is still working out the kinks with Scott. Please, mind your business. Sammy had the least screaming from the men, but they seemed to be the most attentive when she was out. So her performance was subtle, but it definitely captivated the men. Whitney was my main event. I wish we had season 10 Whitney in this moment. She came out with the outfit, the dancing, the whining, the grinding. I said, wow. But then she got shy and I was like, wait, no. I did want more from her, and so did the guys. Lucinda was the devil. No comment there. She did like getting the crowd worked up. She wanted more cheers from the guys, so I will give her that. Next was Cher, who went in for the kiss with Harrison. Jack, this girl does not rate you. If you do not see it after today, you cannot be helped. Don't save him. He don't want to be saved. And last was Jessie, the bombshell. For a second, I forgot who she was. But she was giving Scott a lot of attention, and I was like, damn, girl, come on, man. Come on. I was 2 seconds away from getting my couple back, and here you go. Here you go, Jessie. You got the pick of the litter, basically. You got Harrison, who's probably going to like you. You got Tommy, who's probably going to like you. Kieran is in too deep with... Oh, no, but she was on Kieran's season, so I don't know if he would go back there. But, like, there's so many men who would be interested in you. Jack is there, too. You got to go for Scott, too. And I love that Whitney was like, when it comes to Scott, you got to get in line. Truly, you got to get in line. Please go somewhere else. But... we'll see what the results are. If I'm to think of who had the best impact, I think for the girls, either Sammy, it could have been Whitney. If Whitney really gave it, like the guys were expecting Whitney to kill it. So if she would have gave it, maybe it would have been Whitney. Belle didn't do too bad either. So those would be my top 3. And then for the guys... I think Carrington would have done well. Racing the Hearts. Maybe Sean, only because typically when the girls are like laughing a lot, that helps with the heart rate thing. Yeah, we'll see. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.